Hey guys.
Hey guys!
It's Brian and Dana.
It's Brian and Dana.
It's really good.
Thank you so much.
I'm drinking out of my grumpy mug.
I forgot my coffee.
It's not sponsored.
Can
Hold on. Oh no, I'll get you your coffee. Here.
I love you. Thank you.
Thank you ever so much, guys.
Fun fact, we seriously drink like 8 cups of coffee a day. We know it's not the best, but we're doing what we can.
There are worse things.
All right.
Okay.
So we asked you guys on Instagram what you want to know about our relationship. We obviously share a lot of our stories about, our life together, what it's like being married and
working together
and basically spending 24 hours
a day together.
And the fact that we still really
love each other.
Love each other.
Love.
We love each other. We asked on Instagram,
what do you want to know?
What do you want to know? Do you have any questions? So today we are going to answer
some of them
that you guys asked. Should we just dive in? Any way your relationship could have been derailed at the beginning? That's a great question. So Brian and I were actually best friends for 2 years before we started dating. Brian, I will give you the floor as he's clamoring to tell you.
So here's the trick. So and this is 100% honest, Dana walked in to class at Berklee College of Music, and it was like the Hallelujah chorus, like the heavens awake. No, I'm serious. I swear. And I felt like I knew her my entire life. So it's not like love at first sight, but it's like there was something about her, and I
felt like we knew each other too.
Well, clearly not enough. So
I had a boyfriend at the time.
I had a girlfriend, and made no difference. That sounded awful. No, I was a gentleman, took care of what I had to take care of, and then waited for a year. No, 2 years.
And then I went for dinner with Brian's parents, and I think it was the way that I just saw him interact with them. I don't know, like truly for me it was a light bulb moment. It was an awakening.
You're like, this is some sufficient husband material that I have been missing.
And we started dating, and I will be completely honest, at the beginning it was an adjustment. It was an adjustment from being friends to being a boyfriend and girlfriend.
Because it's interesting, we were inseparable. So when we were in college we'd spend, just like now, every single day together. And it's, when you first start dating someone, there are things you tell your friends and there's things you tell your spouse, but this is the same person, so it's interesting.
Well, I just feel like when you date properly, it's like you go from like 0 to 10, then you jump to 25. For us, at least, it was like 0 to 100. So I definitely think that there was some growing pains at the beginning.
What would you say was the biggest
then we got our stride
thing you had to learn?
I think I had to learn a little bit to let go. Yeah, because I was very wound up and just wanted to control the situation and just kind of allow our relationship to take whatever course it needed to take.
And mine's the exact same. I was hospitalized. I gave myself an
This
ulcer.
is crazy.
I gave myself an ulcer because I was like, she won't love me. She's going to change her mind again.
As you guys can tell, Brian is very dramatic.
No, and so I learned, like, you know what? It's all going to take its course, and it's going to be great. And it is great. And we've been together for 7 years.
So just to recap, somebody asked how we met. Obviously, we met at Berklee College of Music. The true story is we grew up in the same suburb. We grew up 5 minutes away from each other. I'm a little bit older than Brian, so we never really crossed paths and didn't have similar friend groups. But we found out later.
She was much cooler than I was.
No, I wasn't that cool.
Cooler.
I was not cool.
I
wasn't cool.
Comment below if you think she was cool. What happened was when we were friends and we friended each other on Facebook. We had like 75 mutual friends. We had been in the same room at the same parties. We went to the same voice teacher.
We had the same vocal teacher.
Who was at our wedding.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool.
It was crazy.
And we had to move to Boston to find each other.
What should we do next?
Where was your first date?
Okay, so our first date, I have to tell you. So Brian and I, because we were friends for so long, we had been out for we had completely hung out for hours on end. And our first date was
what day? What do you remember? April 28th.
Oh my God, you remember?
Of course I do.
I was so
You were so nervous.
I
picked you up from
where did you live?
On Gainsborough?
On Gainsborough. I think I got my hair blow dried.
I brought you a flower.
Oh, I was
just
so
one,
nervous.
not a full bouquet. I just brought you one flower. I don't know. And we went, and our reservation was like at 7 o'clock. Now we eat like at 5 because we're old now. And we stayed till the restaurant closed. And it was like meeting each other for the first time.
I was so nervous with it. Yeah.
It was a full tasting menu.
So funny that our relationship started out and we went to this like beautiful tasting menu restaurant, and now of course we're like foodies.
Yeah, it's wild. And like I think that like every time we had a major conversation or anything that has happened in our relationship,
always been over food.
Always been in a restaurant. Maybe we'll open one day. Should we open a restaurant? I think we should.
Who is most likely to belt out a song randomly? This is a fantastic question.
Who's most random to burst out into a song? It's Dana.
I feel like in this moment, I would just like everybody to pause, and I'm gonna go get.
Do it.
I'm just gonna get something to enhance this
moment. We'll be right back, and I knew it.
We'll be right back. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Should we just do a quick little number?
Dana is actually the one to
do
it in public.
You're so good! Can you please just give me a little bit?
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you.
Oh, the chest bump gets me every time. So a few of you asked this question. One said, kids ? And the other said, when will come an arts and food baby? We already have 2 fur children.
In terms of human children?
Nothing to report as of yet, but yes, we do want kids.
12.
It's funny because before I lived in New York, I think I wanted 4. And now living in New York,
2.
The realities of just like raising kids here and being able to afford kids
being able to afford, like what it looks like here is like 2, maybe 2, maybe 1, maybe 1.
No, I don't think I would want one.
No, seems lonely.
I don't want one. We'll see.
We will.
You guys will be the first to know. We will update you.
Third. We'll be first.
We'll be first, and then okay, great. This is.
I like this one.
This is a good question.
It's a great question.
You guys get along so well on camera. How do you resolve conflict? Brian and I are huge communicators. I mean, I would say it's it is the most important thing in our relationship.
Yeah, 100%.
In our marriage. We won't go to bed angry. We would rather stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning and discuss an issue rather than go to sleep being upset with each other. You know, it's communication. And
the fact that like respect and the fact that because we also work together, we're talking about everything so much. Yeah. So it's actually very rare that we're on different pages. Yeah. But no, we really do sort of talk through things, and I think that's been the big thing, and it comes also from friendship, as we're each other's best friends. But even when we're with other people, even throughout all of it, even when we weren't working together, we'd come home and talk about it.
I'm getting closer to you now.
There you go. This is the best question.
Okay.
Will I ever meet a man who spoils me like Brian does? No.
What do you mean?
Yeah, of course you will.
Of course you will. I really think that finding your person and your soulmate is all about not...
No.
Really?
It's really good. What is it?
I don't know. I obviously had other relationships, before we met. I think relationships are about compromise, of course, but then there are those core values that you can't really compromise, like I just knew that there were certain things that were non-negotiables for me and that I really needed in my relationship, and other things I could do without.
I think when you make the commitment to someone, you don't consider it a compromise because because their feelings towards things is more important than you sacrificing what you want. I don't feel like I've compromised on anything because certain things are so important to you, and I think it's likewise. I think there's things that are very important to me that you, in turn, have done the same.
That's a great answer.
Thanks, honey. It seems to be going well.
I think it seems to be going great. All right, this is a really lovely question. What do you guys love most about each other? I'm going to hand it over to Brian.
No, so unfair. What do we love most about each other? Oh, no. I think what's really interesting is I love the way that you constantly put yourself out there. I think that's a really brave thing that you do, and even just as my wife and working together, just to see how many situations you put yourself in that people would shy away from, you are always there willing to have the experience, and if it's bad, you take that in, you learn from it, and if it's positive, you use what you've learned and you move. No, I think it's it's a skill that I don't have. I really shy away from things that make me nervous or uncomfortable, and I think it's really been, one of my favorite things about you.
Thanks, sweetheart.
How did I do?
You did great.
Thanks so much.
What do I love most about Brian? Well, I have a few things. One, it's always entertaining with you. I never ever get bored. You always have something to say. I have this curiosity for life that I feel is so passionate and inspiring, and I think you give people a light around you and a confidence that you don't even realize. When you believe in somebody, it's almost like it's a mirror reflecting back on them, and they're able to truly believe in themselves. And I will,
Oh my
And I will
gosh.
be completely honest with you to say that before I met you, I wasn't the most confident person in the world, and I had a lot of insecurities, and I still 100% do. But with you as my partner, and especially as my friend,
I'm crying. It's really
I
nice.
feel like I can overcome any obstacle because you believe in me. Because you love me. I love you. I totally meant it. I think this has gone
I
great.
think this has gone swimmingly.
Hopefully this is the first of many YouTube videos.
We
with
could do
Dana
like
and
a
Brian.
weekend sit down.
Oh, I love that.
Because it also forces us to clean the house before we do the video.
That's true, guys.
There you go. So
We are so excited to start creating more videos and share more about our life with you guys.
any questions you guys have, we're sort of an open book.
Please like and subscribe if you liked our video.
I have always wanted to say that. Like and subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram at artsandfood_NYC. I'm Dana,
I'm Brian.
and see you next time. Bye. I love him.